Hey everyone, and welcome to a video that I was not planning on doing before preseason. And I've never done two team selection videos before, but after some news broke yesterday and I released my team selection video, this news kind of just blew up my entire team, and that is the news of the likely transfer of Dybala to the Saudi League. And honestly, even if it doesn't happen, as much as I wanted Dybala, I've been beating that drum all preseason long that I really wanted Dybala on my team. If there is a chance that he's not going to be playing the team, like even if he's not officially transferred yet, but if that's in the works, they're probably not going to play him in the starting 11. And that's too much money to be sitting on the bench. And so I had to get rid of him. And getting rid of him, and I still wanted two Roma players, I brought in Sula instead. Well, that gives me 4.6 million. And there is one point with some of the transfers that I did that I was all the way up to over 5 million in the bank. And that's just not practical. I want to use that. I want to improve things elsewhere, which led to a lot more transfers. So instead of just keeping updating on Twitter or whatever, and then people that just follow the YouTube page wouldn't really see, I thought, yes, it's probably worth making another video updating this and releasing it, which I think you'll probably be seeing this on the 15th. And obviously some stuff can still happen from there. Hopefully I won't have to make another video from it, but from there it'll just be small transactions. Um, but we'll get into kind of what got changed. The forward line is the same. Captaincy remains the same. Haven't had any changes of heart there. And the only midfield change is going Dybala to Sula. So a lot of the transactions happened in defense and in goalkeeping. And after Dybala went, I thought, okay, Dumfries is 0.6 less, similar playing style to DeMarco, but DeMarco is normally your surefire starter. Dumfries normally experiences some rotation. So I thought, because I have all of this money, like there's a ton of money in the bank, I thought I'm going to upgrade Dumfries to DeMarco for the more sure starter. And so that's one player that was not in my team selection that is now in there. Then I had a lot of people breathing down my neck about Oduro being the starting Como goalkeeper compared to Reina. I saw it on a couple sites too, so I thought, okay, that's going to be another change. I switched Reina and Oduro, same price. It's just hopefully hitting the right goalkeeper. And then I got to thinking to myself, if it's this 50-50, or even if it's not 50-50, if Oduro's a sure thing, with this money in the bank, if I went up another 0.6, I could have actually a more premium, he's not even a premium goalie at 5.0, but a keeper on a bigger team. I've seen a lot of people question the too cheap goalie thing. That's something I've always done. But now with this money in the bank, actually, I think I'm good with grabbing a more premium option in Spiller from Roma and dropping Mancini. Because I had to drop Mancini. I already had two Roma, so I had to drop Mancini to get Spiller. That meant I needed to grab another defender. And with that defender, I picked up Di Lorenzo. Now, I haven't been a huge fan of Di Lorenzo, but again, I still had a lot of money in the bank. If I go to my transfers, I think I still have a decent amount of money in the bank. I have 3.6 still with all of this. Um, and so I got Di Lorenzo. You should be a starter in the team. And with some of these defensive transfers that I made, I started looking to who has good fixtures in game week 3. If you saw, I think it was I forget if it was my video on the Coppa Italia or the game week team selection from today or from yesterday, sorry. But game week 3, all the big teams are playing each other for the most part, except for Napoli. And so I wanted to get in a couple players that I could put in for the game week 3 that I'll have some decent fixtures at least. So I brought in Di Lorenzo as Napoli plays Parma in game week 3. And it's not that Di Lorenzo is not a good player, but he's probably not necessarily worth the 6.6 price tag. I was thinking of bringing Spinazzola in for 1.6 less, and maybe I'll make that downgrade at some point. But Spinazzola does tend to get rotated a little bit and somewhat injury prone. So I thought I'd start at Di Lorenzo. If I ever need to free up some money, I could easily go Di Lorenzo down to Spinazzola. And my last change was going from Gym City to Bellanuova for 4 mil. I wasn't a huge fan of the Gym City pick. It was just another Atalanta player. I guess we'll see more from them today during the Super Cup because I am shooting this on the 14th. But there was also some transfer rumors about him. Now, whether it happens or not, that didn't really dictate whether I was going to do this. But Torino also has a decent game week 3 fixture. I think it's like against Verona or something. I'll quickly go to the schedule to confirm that. No, Venezia. So a good game week 3. I think, as you can see in these fixtures, Inter, Atalanta, Juve versus Roma, Lazio versus Milan. So this is, I was just trying to build in some good fixtures in this game week. That's why I got Di Lorenzo and I got Bellanuova. And I just wanted to kind of explain my thinking as to why I'm changing things around, and that Dybala transfer really put a big change into things. Now, one player that's still kind of ish on my radar to move might be Nico Gonzalez. I'm just concerned with the transfer rumors that he just might not play at all this weekend, or if Fiorentina is going to use him against Parma. I definitely love Nico Gonzalez as a player. I want him in my team, but I'm just concerned that he won't start. But if he doesn't start, I think I have a really great bench, to be truly honest. I'm actually going to throw Ederson there. So if he doesn't play, it's not the end of the world, I don't think. And I think one reason I feel like I really enjoy my lineup right now. I can move strikers, like I can go either from Keane to or Castellanos to like a Morata or a Dobvik. Um, Anytime I kind of not keen to Dob, but I could go Castellanos to Dobvik if I wanted to. With the amount of money I have in the bank, I don't like it's. It feels crazy to have this much money in the bank, but I actually like really like my team. Like I don't feel the need to spend to try to get to anyone. I don't feel the need to go to a try to go to a Kvaratskhelia, Leao, Pulisic, stuff like that. I enjoy the players that I have right now with the fixture that there are, and I have the money to go up to those players if I want to. So I'm really happy with this right now. Sorry, and I'm going to obviously put Svilar in there as well. But yeah, I'm actually really excited with this team for the start of the season. I can't think of really anything that I'd want to do otherwise. I feel like I'm a little more locked in, aside from potentially what might happen here with Nico Gonzalez. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping that I don't need another video. I apologize for just making you watch a whole nother one. But if you appreciate the extra time that I put into it, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, join the league before we start, please. That would be awesome. Let's try to get some more people in there. And let me know how if you like my team better before or if you're liking it better now. Take care.